Hi, welcome to day 5. You have made it to the last day of this podcast refresh challenge. So, congrats. I want to hear all about how you've been feeling about the process. Has it been helpful? Has it reinvigorated some energy for you? I hope it has. So, today is all about reinvigorating the part of our podcast that is one of the most crucial things that we do, which is getting guests, getting interviews, having interviews. So today I want you to refresh your list of desired guests or collaborators. So if you don't do interview style podcasting, that is okay. But either way, you should refresh your list of collaborators. So, what does that mean? What does that look like? You probably have a place in which you're at least noting who you want to have on the show, if you've reached out to them, something along those lines. Pro tip, if you don't have something like that where you're organizing your outreach to your guests, potential guests, I highly recommend having something like that so you remember when you reached out to someone, why you reached out to them, etc. down the line. But here's your assignment. Refresh your list of guests. So what does this mean? This means thinking of new people to have on your show, thinking of different types of people to have on your show, doing some sleuthing on Instagram about people that you'd want to have on your show based on some of the best guests that you've had before. And I really encourage you to think of the top 3 to 5 people that you'd want to have, like dream guest situation, and include those people in your list. There is no reason why you can't include those people on your list, and there is no reason why they couldn't potentially come on your show. So clean it up in there in your organizational place that you have for all of this. And I would say at least add 3 to 5 new people, really add notes, do research about them. And then here's the kicker: reach out to at least 3 of them, at least. And that might be through their Instagram. I recommend doing email the most. DMs are really hard to sometimes get all the way through. So you're going to reach out to 3 of those highly, highly desired guests and try to schedule at least one. And the last thing I'll say with reaching out to guests is that a lot of people don't respond in the first time. And that's not indicative of their interest level in what you're doing. They might have stuff going on in their life. They might have a new baby. They might have a new puppy. They might have all kinds of things happening, and you never know. So I highly recommend having that organizational place so that you can really keep track of when's the last time you reached out to them. Okay, they haven't responded in a week. I'll reach out to them again. Be persistent. Your show is important, and getting the right people on the show for your audience is important. And don't feel bad about reaching out when someone hasn't reached out back to you from your initial email. So that's your directive today. Whew, cool. The refresh challenge is completed. I would love for you to tell me how you felt about the whole process. And if you want to share on Instagram, like I said, it's Podcast Nerdery is my account. But just let me know how it went and if this made you feel more excited about your show, or at least gave you a couple things to potentially dive into to refresh it a little bit. My email is emily@emilyholland.co, as you know, because you've been receiving emails from me. But if you want to reach out, if you want to connect further, there is an opportunity to do that. So you'll see some information coming from me. But please let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. And this was awesome. I'm so glad that you are here for this podcast refresh challenge. Have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait to see what you do out there.